While designing this meditation and yoga teacher training course, our main concern was to have a very holistic perspective. Like it is considered, this course is in a way considered as a very deep retreat for experienced yoga practitioners, but also beginners, to go really into the deep and rich world of yoga, understand the philosophical basis of yoga, but also know the Western approaches towards the healing and rejuvenating effects, balancing effects of yoga through anatomy and physiology, but also through understanding the subtle workings of prana, of life force, of the chakra system. So understanding the energy science that we call the tantric approach to yoga. When it comes to meditation, starting with somehow diluted, very effectively diluted forms of concentration techniques, so that the mind can be trained gradually through mindfulness, through raising of awareness, and then going deeper and deeper, every day dedicating at least 1 hour, and in time throughout the course of the teacher training course, having longer and longer time dedicated to meditation, and also expanding in terms of methodologies and different lineages, teachings we follow in meditation. Focusing, centering mainly in the heart, really prioritizing meditation techniques that are supporting the inner work, the self-inquiry, being centered in the self. We also expand to more mystical teachings of authentic classical tantra, where we use mantras and yantras, the sounds and the geometrical shapes of certain archetypical energies. So in that sense, it's a very rich curriculum, going to many different levels of our well-being, because that's how yoga approaches our existence also. It's not only the physical body, it's not only the emotions and thoughts, but it's also whatever is beyond. And we are trying to reflect that in our, let's say, course in its entirety. So I see it as a very, very good experience for any level of practitioner. I hear all the time people with a 10, 15, even 20 years of hatha yoga background, different for having practiced different forms of yoga, saying, wow, I learned so much in only 1 week compared to all those years that I had behind. So it's a very rich experience. We try our best to also incorporate the newest research on meditation, newest research on yoga's effects, meditation's effects on the mind, on our overall functioning as a human being, whereas always highlighting the spiritual essence of the practices. Yoga is a path of liberation. Yoga is a path of moksha, as it's said in Sanskrit. So always honoring the ultimate purpose of the path, we try to put all the different perspectives together for a rich experience, for a rich formation. Also supporting the curriculum with very strong elements on how to become an effective yoga teacher, not only through knowledge and personal practice, which is a big priority obviously. We are encouraging everyone to develop a very strong personal practice in terms of the lifestyle, in terms of purifying themselves, in terms of having a daily regular practice of yoga and meditation that is suitable to their own level of practice and interest, but also professional skills, presentation skills, or how to network, how to create a yoga business. So all of these important components are put together beautifully and delivered by a very wonderful team. I am very happy with how this course is turning out, and I hope to see you all on board and enjoy this amazing experience, which none of us see it coming. We didn't expect that an online experience can be so effective, but yeah, it surprised us all, even the skeptics among the team. Yeah, we are looking forward to share this experience with you. Thank you. Let's start to practice with a little bit of warm-up. First with the head, rotating the head 3 times towards the right, keeping the neck extended, the breath flowing, and with full awareness, noticing every single movement and the opposite direction. And that will do. Bringing the hands to the shoulders and big rotations with the shoulders. Inhaling, opening up the chest. Exhaling, closing down. And opposite direction. Again, as the chest opens, I inhale and I close down and exhale. And relax. And now for the wrists, grabbing the wrists, interlocking the fingers. And turning your fist in and out just to warm up the wrist. And that will do. Grounding on left foot and rotating the right ankle in the opposite direction. The knee, the opposite direction. You can fix your gaze at a spot on the floor. And now the hip out and in, never holding the breath, keeping the breath flowing. And now the left leg, starting with the ankle, the knee in both directions, changing direction, and the hip. Oops. And 3 times in. And just shaking a little bit, everything. And we will continue with the flow, bringing the hands in front of the chest, exhale, arching up, inhale, bowing down, exhale, left foot back, inhale, and staying here and lifting up with your hands back, opening the chest, and 3 breaths here. And coming back down. Now bringing both legs back into downward dog, and knees and chest and chin on the ground, and arching up. And lifting the body and bringing the left leg forward, inhale, and again lifting up, and 3 breaths here, making sure that the knee and the toe of the left leg are in the same direction. And coming back down, pressing against the left foot to bring both feet forward, arching up, inhale, and hands in front of the chest, exhale. And taking a moment, you may make these one breath, one movement kind of flows more fast, or much more gentle, much more slow, taking a few breaths at each movement. So please adjust according to how you feel. If your breath is already a little bit faster, without being too sweaty and red in your face, you're good. But if it's too cool, too calm for you, you can push it. If it's too much, you can make it slower. And hands in front of the chest, exhale. Arch up, inhale, bow down, exhale, right foot back, and lifting the foot from the ground and turning towards the side and spiraling up into warrior 2. Here my hip is towards the side, the knee and the toes are in the same direction. This foot is strong, supporting me. My arms are pulled in the opposite directions as if there are ropes attached to my middle fingers, pulling in opposite directions. I can go deeper by bending a bit deeper, or I can do it more gentle, coming up. So find what works for you right now and keep breathing. And leaning one hand towards your knee and reaching out, stretching with your head aligned with the torso. Keep breathing and bringing the arm back towards the leg in the back, and the other arm is now introducing a twist to the opposite side of the torso. And rotating back down, turning your right foot back and putting the knee on the ground, going back into the lunge and bringing both feet back. Now here, take a breath or two, giving a global stretch to the body. And knees, chest, chin on the ground, arch up. And coming back into the downward dog. And inhaling the right foot forward, lifting the left leg and turning out and spiraling into warrior two. You can check your arms, your position. Deep inhalations, engaging the abdomen, and long exhalations, keeping the in-breath and out-breath equal, even. And leaning towards your right thigh, stretching the side of the torso. Also feeling the stretch in your inner thigh. And stretching to the opposite direction. Your gaze is towards the lifted arm. And spiraling down, turning the foot in, again into the lounge position, and bringing both feet forward, exhale, arch up, inhale, and hands in front of the chest, exhale. And relax. Taking a moment of awareness, feeling your body energizing. Hands in front of the chest, exhale. Arch up, inhale. Bowing down, exhale. Left foot back, inhale. Both feet back, exhale. Coming to a plank position here, and with control coming down and staying here with your arms stretched out, your toes pointing towards each other, and lifting your legs and arms at the same time, keeping breathing. And coming back down, hands next to the chest and tucking the toes, coming down into downward dog, and inhaling, left foot up, both feet forward, arch, and hands in front of the chest, exhale. And relax. We will do one last round. Introducing the cobra pose or the sphinx pose as the last chest opener. Hands in front of the chest, exhale. Arch up, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Right foot back. Inhale, both feet back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin on the ground. And coming up into the Sphinx first. Your elbows are under the shoulders. Shoulders are down, the chest is open, head is slightly tilted back. The toes of your feet are pointed towards each other. Long spine, feeling your spine extending. You can gently close your eyes and focus on the movement of the breath as you inhale. The breath is touching through the heart, moving through the heart, down. As you exhale, it's again brushing against the heart. And if you feel your body is ready for it, you can come into Cobra pose, arranging your hands, the distance of your hands according to your flexibility. They can be as far or as close to your body as it's comfortable. The eyes of my elbows are pointed towards each other, my shoulders are down, chest is open. And slowly coming down, vertebra by vertebra. And bringing the hands next to the chest, tucking the toes. And coming into the downward dog. Enjoying this global stretch. Also to relax the lower back. And bringing the right foot forward. Both feet forward, exhale, arch up, inhale, and hands in front of the chest, exhale. And relax. And taking a moment to feel your increased heart rate, to feel the blood pumping, circulating in your body. This pleasant sensation after really making good use of this great body, great vehicle that you have. And we will continue with the asana portion of the class, starting with Pranayama, the prayer pose, keeping the feet parallel, a little bit wider, hip width apart, and bringing our hands to Anjali Mudra, where the thumbs will be pressing against the hollow of the throat, activating a nadi. And we will gently squeeze our arms a little bit, like creating a pressure in the area of the chest at the beginning of the pose, directing the energy there, and eventually, once we have the focus at the level of the heart, in the middle of the chest, we relax into the pose. Whenever the mind travels away, bringing it back to the middle of the chest, to Anahata Chakra. That will do. Noticing the fine vibrations in the chest, in the heart plexus. Surrender to the divine. And next asana, Kati Chakrasana. Bringing the right arm at the level of the heart without touching your skin, just holding it at the level. The left arm is by the side and twisting your body from the waist up, not twisting the hips, just the upper part. And staying there, feeling the left arm collecting cosmic energy, leading it to the level of the heart. Activating the lunar aspect, the receptive aspect of Anahata. And relax. Noticing the arousal of the yin aspect of Anahata chakra. And continuing with opposite performance, this time the left hand is at the level of the heart without touching, and turning the body to the right from the waist up. The head is following the arm, the fingers are relaxed, attention in the middle of the chest. relax. Observing the effects, the arousal of the emissive aspect of Anahata chakra. And continuing with Bhujangasana, rolling down on the ground. First, relaxing the entire body on the ground. The toes are pointing towards each other. Relax any tension that you may have. And now placing your hands on the floor with your fingers active and gradually, slowly coming up into the position. Feel free to perform the alternative, the Sphinx pose if needed. The spine is long, the shoulders are down, the chest is open, head is slightly tilted back, feeling the tension between the sternum, the breastbone, and the throat. And bringing your attention into the heart center. And slowly, vertebra by vertebra, coming back on the ground. Noticing the fine vibrations in the heart plexus, the arousal of Anahata chakra, an affectionate mood without any specific object. Deep inner calmness, universal love. And placing your hands next to your chest and pushing your body into the child's pose. Keeping your attention in the middle of the chest. And we will conclude our practice with a heart coherence meditation. For this you can use a chair if you feel more comfortable. So make sure that you're in a position where your spine is straight and your head is aligned with the spine. Otherwise, whatever is comfortable for you, cross-legged or on a chair or on your knees, whatever works. And let's bring our attention to the breath. Feeling, perceiving the breath as it's moving through our nostrils, down and caressing our heart as it moves down. And as we exhale, again feel this movement through the heart. Some of us are very kinesthetic, they can focus on this movement of air and movement of energy, prana. Or you may just visualize maybe a stream of gentle white light moving through the heart and going back out. So whatever works for you, and keeping the attention in this movement. At the moment, we don't change the rhythm or amplitude, we just breathe in and out naturally, just observing. As the breath moves through the heart, in and out. And we will introduce a breathing pattern, inhaling in 4 units, feeling the breath really expanding in our lungs, allowing the abdomen to swell, to make more space, and exhaling, allowing the abdomen to move like a wave, and gently pushing the air out in 4 units. We're still following the route of the breath through the heart while introducing this equal duration for in-breath and out-breath. It can be 4 to 4, 3 to 3, 5 to 5, whatever feels comfortable and relaxed for you. Deep but not forceful. Once the rhythm settles, you can let go of the counting and just stay with the awareness of the movement of the breath. And whenever you feel that your mind is getting a bit more agitated, you can bring it back to the counting. Making sure that your body is relaxed, not contracting any muscle. Even not contracting the mind. Just this gentle invitation to stay with the breath as it moves in and out. And now bring in the memory of a moment where you felt a lot of love towards someone. Or it may also be a memory of a time where you felt really peaceful, content. Bring in this memory as you continue breathing in and out. Allowing that memory to become alive for you right now again. Connecting to your state of emotion, your state of mind. And letting go of the memory, just staying with that emotion in your heart, with love or contentment, peace in your heart. Continue nourishing that state with each breath, flowing in and out through your heart. And that will do. Keeping your eyes closed, take a moment to observe your state of mind, your state of emotions, the sensations in your body. Integrate the effects of this practice. And that will do. And we will conclude our practice with a final relaxation. Please lie down on the ground. Your legs slightly apart, your arms slightly apart, palms facing upwards, body in a symmetrical position. In Shavasana, your neck relaxed. Really taking your time to find a nice, comfortable position that you can keep still, stable throughout the final relaxation. The stillness of the body instills the stillness to the mind and allows us to integrate the benefits, the results of our practice in all levels of our being. Make a commitment to stay still and not to fall asleep during final relaxation. And relax your body into the ground, as if your entire body is melting into the ground. Feel the overall relaxation of your groups of muscles. And projecting your mind to the tip of the left leg for the gradual relaxation process, focusing to perceive fine vibration, slight warming, and loss of the feeling of body outline in the relaxed area. Continuing the gradual relaxation from the left toes up, relaxing the toes, the sole of the left foot, and gradually relaxing the entire leg until you reach the left hip. Note now the overall relaxation of the left leg. Feel the difference between the left leg relaxed and the right leg not yet relaxed. And project your mind to the tip of the right leg. Continue the gradual relaxation from down upwards. Note now the overall relaxation of the right leg. And project your mind to the tip of the left arm. Continue the gradual relaxation from down upwards. Note now the overall relaxation of the left arm, and project your mind to the tip of the right arm. Continue the gradual relaxation from down upwards. Note now the overall relaxation of the right arm, and recall the global relaxation of all the four limbs. And projecting your mind to the pelvic area, relax the muscles of the buttocks from down upward. Relax the perineum, the deep vaginal muscles for women, the sex muscles for men. Relax the abdomen from down upward. Relax the back from down upward. Relax the chest and shoulders. The neck, the throat, the nape. Achieve a global relaxation of all the facial muscles. And coming to details, relax the jaw, the chin, the cheeks, the lips, the tongue, the eyeballs, the eyebrows, the temples, the forehead. Relax the scalp. Note now the overall relaxation of your physical structure. Mental freedom, floating, loss of the feeling of body outline, expansion of the consciousness into the vastness, the infinite. Fusion. A tuning between the microcosm of your being and the macrocosm of the universe. Perceive harmony. And conclude with a grateful thought towards the creators of the yoga system. Note the harmonious distribution of the received energies, state of inner calmness, inner balance, self-confidence. And coming closer to your physical body, note the energy, the strength, the vitality. physical body. You can slightly move your fingers and toes. And that will do. This concludes our practice. You can take your time, as much as you need in Shavasana, and eventually, gently, slowly rolling to one side, and keeping this relaxed state, slowly coming into a seated position whenever you feel ready. And this concludes our practice.